ready.
What is going on, peoples? Welcome back. First, let
Hello.
me first let me apologize for what has it been? 2 weeks? I think it's been 2 weeks. Um,
Oh, for
it's
real?
entirely
I
my
thought it was just
fault.
last week.
Not not Rachel's fault. Entirely my fault. I got super busy. Wasn't getting a lot of sleep throughout that time, and we really couldn't find the time. I couldn't find the time to actually coordinate. Tried a couple of times to get it done, and it just didn't happen. I oversleep or whatever took place. Couldn't wake up. You know what I'm saying? My girl decided not to wake me up because I haven't been getting much sleep. All of that. All of that, whatever.
Yeah.
Right? All of that happened. Do apologize for not getting out this episode earlier to y'all, but I know there's 2 episodes to be done. So what I'm gonna do is you might get the 2 episodes in this one video, or I might decide to still split it up. But definitely gonna try to get the 2 episodes done and get them out to y'all. Episodes 5 and 6. If you are one of those people who has decided to continue to watch the show, we will welcome you guys. Thank you guys for continuing to click on the videos. We appreciate the love. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you are new to the channel. Trust me,
Comment.
we do appreciate it. And please leave a comment on the video. Do it for the algorithm like a lot of people do. We appreciate the love. Without no further ado, let's jump into The Last of Us Season 2 Episode 5. We'll see you at the end for the review. Isn't this the same lady that was with No, it's not her. Or is it?
She doesn't look familiar.
Your soldiers are loyal to you. I think they're worried we're gonna execute you.
I was getting executed. Isaac would have come himself.
If it's war again, we're gonna need all the soldiers we have, so he's wondering why you apparently killed some of your own men.
Including Leon.
Leon,
Leon.
what happened?
My unit is responsible for...
Securing the hospital. I know your orders. I gave them a lease. What happened?
Oh, this got to be a flashback to...
We cleared the ground floor up to the 6th. A few scattered infected here and there, nothing we couldn't handle. All that was left was the basement. Plus the old-timer said down there was where they brought the first cordyceps patients in '03. So yesterday, that's where I sent a squad down to B1. The whole floor was empty, not even rats. So today, B2, hoping for more of the same, I sent another squad down, and I put Leon in charge, because he's my best.
Okay.
A few minutes in, he radios back. Cordyceps on the walls, the floor. Chances are they'll find infected next, but that's what they were down there for, so I told him to proceed. 5 minutes later, he radios again. This time, he was struggling to breathe. He could hardly talk. I thought maybe he had been bit. I said, Leon, were you bit? He said it's in the air.
Well, damn.
He said it's in the air.
What?
If
Cordyceps is in the air?
Yeah.
Oh, man.
He told
So
her
they're
to
trapped
seal.
in that
That's where
building.
we would have all
All
been
of them?
infected weeks ago.
She is describing a scenario which is like, if it's airborne, like you can't be inhaling these spurs and stuff like that, it affects you. So she is describing a scenario now where the shit is airborne, which is something that they're not used to with the cordyceps, which is, you know, to be infected, you got to be bit. You got to be bit. So Leon, right, she's talking about, said, yo, lock us in because this is
It's
not
in
good.
the
This
air.
shit, it's in the
Yeah.
air. So it's like, you know, we're already fucked essentially. So he
I
said
knew
to
it
lock
wasn't
them
an
in.
event where we would have all been infected weeks ago. So I
Right.
scrambled my other team, and we locked the only door to B2, and we locked the only door to B1, and we did what Leon said. We sealed them in.
If this shit is airborne, it's a
Nothing else has gotten
problem,
out.
bro.
No one else has gotten sick.
Yeah.
The hospital's a resource we can't afford to lose. I'll inform only the people who absolutely need to know and no one else. As far as I'm concerned, Sergeant Park, you resolved the situation permanently and heroically. We owe you a debt. I'm sorry about your son.
So Leon was her son. That's crazy. Yeah, so as I was saying, like, that's one of the things that in season 1, a lot of people was kind of disappointed that they didn't make the stuff airborne because that was an aspect in the game. But, you know, people get mad about everything these days. But that's what I was going to say. Like, you happy now? He's here.
And infected that run around and stuff wasn't in the game?
Yes, they were in the game. Keep the essence of the story. That's all that matters.
What? Lights. They have a big ass generator down there. Natural gas, baby. You figured it out yet?
Getting there.
You'll find a safe way to get us to the hospital, though, right?
Are you gonna get a flashback? Are you gonna get a flashback of her and Joel?
Maybe. I was just thinking that's who she's thinking about and singing, was gonna sing that song about.
Figure it out?
I think so, yeah.
Good.
We follow a safe path west until this spot. They run a line of patrols north and south, like this. They're pretty evenly spread out, so they're watching that entire area. But there's a gap between here and here. Now on this map, do you see this long-ass building?
Yeah. So, we cut through and slip by.
What is that long ass building?
No clue. But it's set off from the residential area, so maybe it's a warehouse or something.
It's a big fucking something for them just to ignore. Why aren't they patrolling it? Infected.
Probably. If we make it through, we pop out behind their patrols. Hospital's maybe a quarter mile from there. Nora should be on the first floor, far end of the north wing.
Wait, how the fuck do you know that?
They never shut up. I hear everything.
Morons. They live a fucking war and they're just broadcasting their positions.
So I've been thinking about that. You know those people they're fighting, the Scars? We already know they use bows and arrows, right? And they seem culty or at least really religious. You ever hear of Amish people?
Amish people? No.
Well, they were around back in '03, Pennsylvania mostly. They chose to live like it was the 1800s. Maybe the Scars are like that? No electricity or technology? Because these motherfuckers talk on the radio like they know nobody's listening.
Yeah, and they didn't care that a walkie was missing. It's good. They're overconfident. It gives us an edge.
It does, but what we're doing is reckless, so kind of a wash.
If we were to leave now, it'd be dark by the time we got to the big fucking something, right?
Mm-hmm.
What are you thinking?
Let's go be reckless.
All right.
Just don't get caught.
Yeah. It's a war.
We shouldn't be here. We shouldn't have come. I shouldn't have dragged you here. You're having a fucking baby. What am I doing? Do you want to go back? I'll take you back. You don't need to do this with me.
You don't have to do this at all, actually. Even though we want to see it, hey, you really don't have to do any of this.
You never asked me about the first person I killed.
Yeah.
Who?
When I was little, we lived in a cabin in a forest north of Santa Fe. And there were scattered families around, but mostly it was just us alone. And I would get so bored cooped up with my mom and sister, I would just beg them, just let me play outside. But my mom was scared and she wouldn't let me go outside alone. But one day I just fucking did. And I had a gun, so who's gonna fuck with me? Now you already know how this story ends because I don't live in a cabin north of Santa Fe anymore. And I don't have a mom or sister anymore. But since everyone's past is fucked, and we've all heard everyone's fucked stories, how do you think this one goes?
I don't know. Raiders?
Just one. And then?
You got home. They were dead. He was gone.
Almost. He was still there. I heard them screaming, and I ran back with my gun out, but I was too slow because I was fucking 8. And when he heard me, he turned around, and he looked really startled. And when I shot him, he looked more startled.
Sorry. I didn't know. I thought, how did you get to Jackson?
Doesn't matter. This is what matters. Whatever reason Joel gave those people to do what they did, he didn't deserve that. And I think, what if I hadn't snuck out? What if my mom and sister were beaten to death in front of me? What if that motherfucker made me watch as he did it?
Damn.
Yeah.
Would it make a difference if my family had hurt his people first? No.
She's got a point.
No. And if I hadn't killed him, if he had gotten away, I promise you, I would have hunted him down forever.
You know, last time we recorded, I was just like, you know, or in the episode that Joel got killed, we were talking about it, and I was like, it does, in the moment, it does not matter. I know some people is gonna be like, but Joel killed all those people. But at the end of the day, if you're close to that person and you see him die, or you're close to him and seeing that, whatever Joel did is not going to matter. You're not going to look at it and say, as a person that's close to him, you're not going to objectively look at it at that point and be like, well, he had it coming. You're not, all you're going to see is red. If that's your brother, sister, mother, acquaintance, a friend, you're just seeing red. So the revenge is definitely there. You know, it's just gonna be there. That like some people's gonna be like, oh my God, you're so you're just not emotionally mature, right? You're not emotionally mature because you won't think. But Joel deserved that, and Yes, yeah. In hindsight, yeah, we can look at it after the show and analyze it and be like, yes, we understand that Joel did these things, but yeah, I'm coming to get that Abby need to watch her back, because I would be on the same shit, bruh. All right, we've had enough kissing. Let's move on.
I'll go back if you want, and I'll keep going if you want. There's no right answer.
There's
If
no
I
right
die, it's on
answer.
me.
I could think of a few.
It won't be your fault. So what do you want to do?
Keep going.
I knew she was gonna say that. Yeah.
I wonder if the building they were talking about is what that lady was talking about in the beginning.
I don't know.
I wonder if
We'll
it's
find
that
out.
building.
The searchlights are up high to scan the outside, which means there'll be no line of sight to the inside. Good. What's the other positive? That door's open, and nothing's come out to kill us. Yet. Great. I'm gonna take a peek.
Yeah, you should do that because you're the one who can't get infected.
Look, I'm not saying there won't be infected somewhere in there. In fact, there's no fucking way this entire place is empty. But simple logic, it's not gonna be a horde, right?
It might be a lot
We're
though.
not underground. The walls
Yeah.
are right next door with their vehicles and lights. Horde's not gonna ignore that shit. So what we've got, maybe a few strays, a couple clickers. We can handle that. We've done it like a million times.
Yeah.
But shooting has to be a last resort. If the wolves hear gunfire, then we'll have a whole army up our ass. Ellie,
What?
if it gets bad and we have to make a choice between shooting or running, we run.
Last resort. I got it. Oh, you think that no matter what happens, I'm just gonna start firing?
Literally every single time, yes. Don't get angry. You look crazy. And that's exciting. It's one of the reasons I love you. But I do want to make it out of here.
All she heard was "I love you." Jesus Christ, man, we get it. God, what do I have to do this in every show I watch? It's just like when somebody says that, it's just like all she heard that entire time was "I love you."
What's the plan?
Yeah.
Knives or run?
Here we go.
I think this is the building that they sealed off. I could be wrong, but I think it might be, and that's why they did
'cause
that
it
at the
has a-
beginning.
That would make sense, though. Yeah.
They said they were in the basement though. It probably not though, because they said it was a hospital, if I remember.
Do you hear something?
This looks like the hallway of a hospital.
No.
Tina.
That's fresh.
Ew. Gosh.
Oh,
What the fuck is that? Why is it hiding?
it's
I
the
think
smart
it's the
one.
smart one.
Yeah.
The one that stalked me at the supermarket.
Okay, but you killed that one, so we can kill this one too, right?
Yes, I killed it. Not before it got me.
Fucking bit you.
What was I supposed to tell you? You would have. It's gonna be fast and it's gonna be sneaky. This time it's 2-on-1. Now that fucker's gonna try to flank us, so I say we flank it first. We split up.
How do you know it's one?
Whichever one it follows.
'Cause you
the other
just-
one
you
comes
just
up
saw
and
one
takes
of
it out
them.
from behind. Plan?
It's more than one.
If there's two of them,
What do we do?
I don't know.
Let's go back the way we came.
If we run, they're gonna chase me
Gina
after
better
us.
get up somewhere, cause she's not
There is a lot of them. They're
You see that
everywhere.
fencing
now.
over there? I'm gonna lure as many as I can. You're gonna run in there, secure the gate, secure however you can, and stay in there. Dina, I can get bed a lot. You can't. Do as I say. Go!
Ellie, are you out of bullets?
she's letting herself get eaten up.
Who is it? Is it Tommy? Or is it what's his name? It's the dad. The father of the child.
Oh,
Did
Jesse.
you
Yeah,
get bit?
Jesse.
What? No.
Yeah.
She's okay.
Couldn't remember
I was
this.
watching. They didn't bite her. Jesse, I swear.
You gotta go.
Don't stop! Keep going! Who's going now? Go!
It can't be that it's just Jesse. Tommy gotta be with him.
The park!
Yeah, but
we
where
can lose
is
him in there! Come on!
Wait, Jesse came out here by himself to find him.
Stop! We don't go in there.
What are they doing?
the wolves?
Not coming in the park.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Great. More infected.
Maybe. We can't go back that way.
You're trying to tell me that Jesse came out here by himself?
Jesse,
What?
How did you find us?
The map you left in the theater.
Okay.
Impressive triangulation, by the way.
Thanks, that was old Dina.
Trust me, I didn't think it was you.
How did you find the theater?
Do I look like I want to fucking talk to you right now?
Came alone?
No. Me and Tommy.
You can't believe they sent you after us.
They didn't. You two were gonna die out here, so we snuck out the next night. It's a good thing we did.
You know what, we're doing pretty fucking good
Up until what?
Yeah.
Until we weren't.
Is Tommy okay?
Hopefully. We're supposed to rendezvous in the morning.
So,
That's crazy. I'm glad that he.
What is he mad at her about?
You're
Why is
such
he
a
giving
woman.
her an attitude?
You're such a woman. You know that. You're such a woman. It's incredible sometimes, man.
Is he mad at her because they left?
Yes. So guess
Okay.
you put people in a particular position now to come out and find you dangerous situation. Why the hell would I be happy to see you after I find out that you're okay? Oh, you're getting this energy. 100% you're getting this energy. What do you mean? Why is he upset with her? Because now you're a spoiled brat that needs a beating.
Yeah, and especially I know that he'll especially be angry if he finds out, if Dina decides to tell him that she's
I'm pretty
pregnant.
He's gonna be especially
She
mad for real. But
Yeah,
or he
she
should be.
put that baby in danger.
He should be pretty mad.
Now I understand his anger now.
what now?
Found a way out. Back to the theater, shelter for the night. Meet up with Tommy, and then we all go home.
No. Ellie. What the fuck is that?
Oh, scars are in here. Probably that's the reason why wolves don't come in here. Okay.
I'll join you. I'll join you.
Oh, damn. They're gonna have to see how. Oh, Lord.
I can help you.
Damn.
For the corrupted soul knows only lies. So taught the prophets.
Oh, he's gonna gut him.
He was telling them that he was gonna do it.
Straight up death.
He is nested
Oh
in
my
sin.
Free him so that he may know her love. Are they... Oh, my God. Ugh.
Oh my gosh.
Jeez.
Oh gosh.
Mmm.
Now he is free.
They found you.
Fuck!
Dina.
Leave them away, get her out. Go! I'll meet you back in the theater. Fucking go!
You won't get away, Wolf. He sees you. She watches over us all.
Who is she that they're referring to?
Their cult.
That girl there.
They should guide us.
How do people get caught up in stuff like this and actually believe it? That's I don't know how people get involved with cults, man. And just, I mean, I guess it goes into it's just like the question of why you believe in any religion, really. You know, damn, Ellie is going out here. She's like, I'm going out here by myself.
That's so weird when I see bald-headed women. I couldn't.
I don't like bald head chicks either. Like that
So-
shit just looks weird to me. This is what it is. Some men like it. I'm just not one of
Put
them.
that shit down.
That's crazy.
Ooh,
Hands
okay.
up. Turn around. You remember me?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, you remember me.
What do you want?
Where's Abby?
I don't know.
Yes, you do.
Shoot me, the sound will have every soldier come running.
You'll still be dead.
That's true.
Tell me where she is and maybe I let you go.
We could have killed you.
Maybe you should have. Or maybe you should have stayed the fuck out of Jackson. Nora, where's Abby?
Come on, shoot a kneecap or something, Ellie. Come on.
Sorry you saw it happen.
They'll hear.
No one should ever have to see something like that. Sometimes at night, I still hear his screams. It was a terrible thing, the way he died. Yeah, the little bitch got what he deserved.
Ellie.
Oh my god.
Hey! Shoot her! No!
Ellie, catch her. Catch her and kill her.
Damn, they turned? They did a chase scene? Be oh, they're in the place that she was talking about in the beginning. Why that? Unless they don't know that it's sealed off. Oh yeah, they don't know because they only told who needs to know. That's what the lady said, that she's just gonna tell who needs to know. So the rest of them don't know that this place has been that they sealed off, and that looks like spores too. But Ellie can't get infected, so she good. I mean, this is perfect for Ellie because she can't be infected. I didn't know they were gonna like. You see the spores in the air while she's shining the light.
Okay, I see them floating around now.
Bruh.
Oh my gosh, overgrown.
Yeah, Nora is. She's done, bro. Ugh, making my skin crawl.
Is that Leon?
I don't know. Do we know what Leon looks like? No, he looks more. Yeah, that's him. Leon Park. L Park.
Stupid bitch. Spores. We're breathing.
Not we. You.
We're infected.
Nah, just you.
Did I?
I'm fine. I don't know if you noticed.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yes, I'm her.
The man girl, you're real.
Yeah, I'm real.
Where's Abby? Don't you know what he did?
I don't care.
I don't care.
Exactly.
He killed everyone in that hospital, including the only fucking person alive that can make a cure from here. That was Abby's father. And Joel shot him in the head. That's what he did. I know.
I knew she don't know exactly what happened, but
Where's Abby?
you're not gonna cough it up? Pun intended.
Some people are that loyal.
Look here how loyal you are. We gon' get down and dirty. I asked you a question. Yeah,
She's gonna torture her.
Go to town. That's what I'm here to see. We can mess up that pretty face a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You gonna die anyways.
Where is she? No.
Okay. I'm gonna take out all this rage on you, girl.
Where is she?
Why y'all cut away?
Oh, come on.
Let
we
me
can't
have it.
enjoy it?
That's the end of the episode. Oh.
What the heck? I wanted to watch. I'm such a savage. And wakes up in bed.
Oh, damn. Oh, a flashback.
It must be a
Kiddo.
dream.
Hi.
Okay, so I guess they're gonna lead it into a flashback for the next episode. I like that.
Yeah.
I
That
like
was
that.
a good episode. I liked it.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I don't know, but I'm not gonna lie. That was done pretty well. Of course, in the game, it wasn't a chase. Wasn't no spores. Nora didn't get infected before Ellie took her out, or anything like that. So this is what we were talking about earlier, where it's just like adding some context. Well, not really context, but adding more to what happened in the original medium, right? Is just one of those things that I enjoy. I don't want a 1-for-1. Give me something, the chase that's exciting. And preemptively doing what they did in at the beginning of the episode, right? Where they were talking about what happened in the basement, why they sealed off the basement, Leon telling them to seal it off because spores are in the air. And I remember very vividly in season 1, like a lot of people were saying, where are the spores? Why is just the infected? The spores was an integral part of the game. And if I don't remember correctly, there was an after episode that that I watched where I think Neil or Craig, I think one of them addressed it and say why they didn't do it, because it's not it's kind of like wasn't practical or something like that. But here they are doing it in season 2, you know, bringing up the spores. But as I said, I enjoyed this episode, man. I like the fact that when she gets serious as Ellie, the face change. I like the fact that Tommy and Jesse is here to get them back home, you know. But I you know, now that they got separated, I was wondering how Ellie was gonna get separated from everybody, because that happens in the game, right? So they did that this episode. She's like, yo, I'm here, I'm going after them. I can get in the hospital, I can get I know exactly where Nora is.
Yeah,
went after Nora. I like the chase. Of course, probably like 3/4 of the episode was what it is, right? Is them getting to the hospital, Jesse, all that good stuff, them getting shot at, the infected, a lot of the smart ones. You know, Jesse had to come there and help them out to get out of there. We also saw, you know, what the Seraphites do to the wolves if they don't comply. Like up close and personal, not just them arriving and seeing the guttings. We actually saw it on screen, saw it happening. Like, they really out here doing that. So I appreciate that they showed that on screen. They didn't hide from it. This is HBO, you know what I'm saying? So this show is not made for kids. 100% is not for kids. So your kids should not be watching this. So if something gross happened and your kid is sitting there, too bad.
it's your own fault.
Right. Your kids should not be watching this. So I like when they go all out and they don't try to censor stuff.
Or they have a nightmare, that's your fault too.
Yeah. I like the fact that they're going all out. And I enjoy that, man. At first I thought they weren't gonna go there. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily with the Seraphites, but the Ellie versus Nora. I was wondering how gruesome is this going to be? And it gets worse. What are your thoughts, Rachel? You said you enjoyed the episode.
I did. I liked the mysteriousness of it. Them hiding in the bushes.
Let me ask you specifically though. What do you think of, you know, not necessarily the structure of the episode? You know, there's always gonna be cringy stuff in the episodes, you know. The final scene, I think that scene was probably about 10 minutes when Ellie pulled up on Nora. Like, what did you think was going to happen there?
I thought she was gonna torture her first to try to get it out of her where Abby is, and then kill her. Which it sounded like she was doing. She kept hitting her with that, what was it, some kind of pick she was hitting her with?
I think she picked up a piece of pipe. I like what they're doing. So yeah, we're gonna go watch the next episode.
I like the performances. They're doing a good job at their characters.
In any case, we'll see you guys later. See you guys for the next one. If I don't decide to put the other episode onto this reaction, it's goodbye for now. Until the next episode. All right, episode 6. Let's get it.
It'll be fine.
Shit out of me.
I said it'll be fine.
What is this?
I'm gonna get the belt.
No, you're not. I will. Just
Maybe Joel as a
Safe.
little boy.
What did he do?
I don't know. Maybe Joel and Tommy.
It probably is Joel and Tommy. But
1983.
I should have said Joel and Tommy. Yeah, you're right.
And their dad was a cop, I would think.
Yeah, it is. His name was Joel too.
30 minutes. So talk fast. What happened?
You know what happened.
Yeah, well, I want to hear it from you.
I was buying pot from this other kid. He tried to rip me off and we got into a fight.
That's what you're going with? Okay.
I'm telling the truth.
No, you're not. I think Tommy was buying the drugs, not you. I think you happened to walk by, saw what was going on, and started punching.
Tommy didn't do anything.
I talked to the kid you beat up, Joel, and the officers who got called to the scene. I'm not stupid. And if you and Tommy weren't my sons, you'd both be in juvie right now.
You're not gonna hurt him.
Not like you can do something about it, Joel. Just
Well,
like,
first of all, kids shouldn't be buying pot, and he needs a punishment for that.
Oh, get that boy up there. Okay. He's a father. He's proud. He's like, you beat them kids up. Damn right. He's like, you a man now?
Big brother.
About that time I stole a candy bar. I was 10.
Daddy was putting
Grandpa
belt
found
to
out.
ass back in the
Made me
day.
give back they'd be apologized to
Yeah.
the cashier. And then we went home. Just before I got out of the car, man, it just broke my jaw. There was blood
Damn.
everywhere. Grandma thought I was dead. My mouth was wired shut for 2 months.
Dang.
Everybody knew why.
Man.
Everybody knew why. It was humiliating.
You know what it feels like, then why?
That's not why I'm telling you this. Okay, yeah, I've hit you. And I've hit Tommy. But never like that. Not even close. I mean, maybe I go too far. I don't know. But I'm doing a little better than my father did.
That's tough.
You know, when
Violence.
it's your turn, I hope you do a little better than me.
Oh, he did way better. He protecting his kids. Yeah. Well, that really and truly all you gotta do as parents is hope your kids do better.
Yeah.
Play it like a guitar.
Yeah. Is that a banjo they're playing? What?
Could be. Sounds like a banjo.
Oh, the new guy.
Been here 2 months, Seth.
Yes, got something for me?
Legos.
Well, be fucked. My
Remember
grandkids are
those?
gonna love these. How'd you find them?
Searched the old homes out by Hoback.
I searched those homes.
Well, I know where to look because I'm a smuggler and you're
I wasn't always this. I was a cop. Milwaukee PD.
Really?
Trade's a trade. We can make what you want and have it to you by, Friday.
No, I need it by tomorrow.
Vanilla or chocolate? Say vanilla, it's easier.
Vanilla. Oh, I need one more thing. Relax. You got a lot of them.
I must have got something specific for Ellie. Got a bone?
What happened?
Oh, where'd you come from?
Is she high?
Come on.
Painkillers.
Nah.
Oh.
Leave it.
What happened?
She was working KP and she burned her arm.
Well, how?
Pushed it right up against a pot.
You did this on purpose?
I was like, here we go, and then I fucking went.
What? Why?
No one saw it. I was on my own. And I took it off, and it was all red and melty and gross.
Who let this happen?
What do you mean, let? Who saw this coming? I was eating my damn dinner.
It hurts.
Okay.
Ow!
This is when she tried to burn the bite mark.
I just really wanted to wear short sleeves again. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. You're okay.
Your relationship is so wholesome. I don't know how y'all watch this and upset. Fuck out of here.
I know.
Happy birthday. Oh, he wanted to make her a cake.
15th birthday, Eli.
Eli?
Seth
He
Biggs
ran out
better
of
than he
cream.
spells.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
He does.
Are you an animal?
It's really good.
Stay right there. I got something else for you.
And it's a callback to his own daughter, too, because he forgot to get her the birthday cake in that first episode of season 1.
Okay, turn toward me.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
Whoa, what's this?
Some folks call this a guitar.
A guitar.
That's how
in
they
the
say
South.
it.
In
That's
the
how
South.
Southern people say
Bit
it.
of a story.
Guitar.
Your bones. If you want a lesson later,
Let me hear something.
Oh, that's a guitar.
you mean play it?
I'd say.
No, I don't sing.
It's my fucking birthday, man. See what you got.
Man, get in there, Mr. Pedro. I wonder if it's a song. The song that they played.
If I ever were to lose you, I'd surely lose myself. And I believe, 'cause I can see our future days of.
I think some people just need a little joy in their life. I think they don't know how to enjoy things.
That didn't suck.
It definitely didn't suck. way better than most people. I can't play
understand.
no instruments and sing. Maybe drums.
I understand. Happy birthday, kiddo.
Is it a bow and arrow?
Nope.
Is it water guns?
No.
I guess they're gonna lead up to how Ellie found out about what Joel did.
You know, Jesse was 16 when he started going on patrols. Don't get me wrong, I love counting vegetables and shoveling sheep shit. I think I could be more useful outside the wall.
You'll get on patrols eventually. Enjoy being a kid for now.
Oh, because childhood has been such a joy for me so far.
We're not sending you out until you're trained. You're gonna need something called patience.
Jesse said he'd train me if you let him.
Is there something going on between you two?
Excuse me?
We spent a lot of time together.
It's kind of weird that Joel doesn't realize this by now. Like, it's kind of weird that he doesn't. There's hope, right? I guess he's hopeful that she is, you know, not gay.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird that he doesn't realize that she's gay by now.
Funny? I see the way you look at him. I got a keen eye for these sort of things.
I don't think you do.
All right, none of my business. But, does anyone talk to you about the birds and the bees?
Oh,
The
you mean
birds?
dicks and vaginas?
Jesus.
I'll tell you what, I promise you I won't get pregnant if you let me train for patrols.
I'll see what I can do.
I'll see what
Okay,
I
how
can
much
do.
longer, man?
We're here.
Oh, nobody really gets the talk.
Oh my god. It is a dinosaur! Joel!
Like it? Yep. Likes it.
I want a motherfucking dinosaur!
Huh?
Joel, there's a museum!
Yeah, no.
Said
if you
I
don't
don't
fall
think
off the
so.
goddamn T-Rex, I'll take you there.
I'm wondering if that's really a thing. Do parents actually sit their kids down and talk about that stuff?
I think so. That's why there's a lot of teenagers going around farting
Wow.
around with each other and stuff, and then they end up pregnant.
I was saving it for a special day. You see? Patience.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that.
She's not utilizing any of that now.
Is it real?
It's real.
Well, you can't go nowhere.
Went up in that. Apollo 15, 1971. Whoa,
This
whoa,
is
whoa.
dope that
Going
they
up to space.
created something like
You need a
this.
helmet.
They sat right here.
Happy birthday, kiddo.
What's this?
This is something that took a mighty effort to find. Play it. Close your eyes. It'll be worth it.
One of the best ways to enjoy music, to close your eyes.
Astronauts report it feels good.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Oh, you got the moon landing?
20 seconds and counting. T-minus 15 seconds. Guidance is internal. 12, 11, start. 6, 5,
Oh, that's dope.
4.
Let your imagination run wild, children. But this was liftoff. Okay.
I do okay?
Are you kidding me?
The best dad ever.
Joel, what the fuck?
Oh.
Exactly, what the fuck? Get out of here.
No, wait. What are you even doing here? You're supposed to be on patrol.
I came home early to surprise you for your birthday. 17, by the way.
Well, I'm 19, so.
In this post-apocalyptic world.
It's not done yet. It's gonna look better.
Leave.
when it's right.
So all the teenage shit all at once, huh? Drugs and tattoos and sex.
Damn.
Experimenting with girls?
It wasn't sex. And it wasn't a fucking experiment.
You don't know what you're saying. We'll discuss this later when you're yourself.
Yikes.
You can
I
have
guess
your
this
cake
is.
all to yourself.
I guess this is when she moved to the garage. All the teenage shit at once, huh?
What the hell are you doing?
Moving into the garage.
The hell you are, Ellie. Let go. There's no heat or running water in the garage. You can't stay there.
Okay, fine.
You want to have this conversation? Fine. You may not like the rules, but this is my house.
No, it isn't. You don't own it. They gave it to you. Sorry, to us. You don't own anything.
I gave it to him. It's his.
I'm sorry that I got a tattoo and smoked weed and fooled around with a girl. Except I'm not.
I'm gonna say no, you're not.
Maybe it's a good thing for you to have your own space. Just give me a few days and let me fix things up a little out there.
I think in that moment, he probably like reminded again that that's not his real daughter. So you don't want to be too, you know.
Never did ask. What is it with the moths?
Nothing. Just read about them in a book on dreams and stuff. It's kind of symbolic.
Oh, right. Yeah, like change and growing and such.
It's late.
I hate having awkward conversations with teenagers. I just say what I gotta say and I'm out of their face.
Hey, you guys study dreams and stuff, right?
Is there a doctor's in sign on me like Lucy from fucking Peanuts?
You don't gotta be rude.
Yes, some doctors studied dream. The dumb ones mostly.
So a moth. That probably means change and growth.
No, that would be a butterfly.
Oh. So what's a moth?
Death, if you believe in that shit.
I was about to say, isn't moth just ugly butterflies? What are we talking about here?
Why?
Oh, interesting.
Okay, so I've been thinking.
Ellie's how old now? 19?
No, thinking. For a while now.
She's
I thought
19,
she
right?
was 18.
I
thought
think she's
I
19.
guess.
19.
Understand it. So, I wrote down some questions.
She wrote down some stuff to ask Joel.
If the fireflies spotted us a mile from the hospital, how did they get surprised by an entire group of raiders? 3. If there are dozens of immune people, why hasn't anyone heard?
Ellie?
I'm coming!
Whoa. Already dressed. I figured I'd be waking you up.
Nope. I had trouble sleeping.
Well, guess what? That works out great for your birthday present. You're 19, and you've been patient.
Yeah.
So I told them I was okay with it.
With what?
Your first patrol.
I'll grab my coat.
And a gun. It reminds me of the old days, just you and me on the trail. I know you got stuff going on, but it'd be nice if we could do this kind of thing more often, spend time together.
And it's obvious what's on her mind. Why she's having trouble sleeping.
You okay?
Yeah.
It's just you look.
No,
There's nothing on your mind?
No, nothing.
This is Jackson. Come in.
Go for Cache Creek.
Infected North Pinnacle. Eugene and Adam need backup. You're the closest we've got.
I'll be there in 10. Tell them to dig in. Go back to Jackson.
No.
Ellie, it's not safe. Go back.
I'm not your fucking kid, Joel. I'm your partner. We stick together.
You as his kid, don't you know that?
Remember what I taught you.
I'm your back, you're mine.
I can't hate, man. Are you doing the damn thing? Yo.
Oh my God.
That horse is getting the hell out of Dodge.
Come on.
Uh-huh. Smart horse.
Oh shit, Eugene.
Oh,
Ellie.
Eugene.
You clean?
No.
Oh, shit. And it's one of my favorite
any more?
actors, too.
Are there any more?
Other than me. No.
Whoa.
Okay. Please, I figure I got about an hour. So this is what we do. Back to the gate. They let Gail out, keeping her at a safe distance, of course, and I say goodbye.
We can't do that.
Yes, we can. Yes, we can.
You're empty.
Joe, I gotta go back. I gotta see her.
Damn.
You
Eugene.
don't understand.
I do. But we have rules, and it can't happen.
Wait. Hold out your hand.
Huh?
Now count. Slowly, clearly, from 1 to 10.
9, 10.
He has time. We tie him up and we bring him back.
Was it Fedra or the Fireflies did this? I think it was I think it's the Fireflies that was doing this with Ellie. I remember from season 1. Yeah.
Joel, let
You
him see
remember
his
when they
fucking
had her
wife.
in chains?
Please.
Vaguely.
No. Joel is
The
gonna kill
horses
him.
bring them down the trail. I'll start walking with him. We'll meet up with you.
Nah. Joel's gonna walk this dude out the pasture and shoot him.
I promise.
That line. Ah.
Go ahead, 10 feet.
That damn near promise
Thank you.
line again, man. Same thing he said to Ellie before, and he lied. And it's last like, you probably gonna do it. Probably not gonna use a gun. He gonna stab this dude in the back or the neck or something.
Which way?
You know, the doctor, this is her husband, right? And she had said,
It's beautiful.
She had said that she's upset about the way how Joel did it.
I need
Take
you
your
to
hand
not
off your chin.
turn around.
You can't do this to me.
If you have last words for her, I'll pass them along.
Last words for her? No, I need her last words for me. I'm terrified.
Set him up and took him back and let her.
I don't need a view.
Let them talk.
I need Gail. To see her face, please. Please let that be the last thing I see.
If you love someone, you can always see their face.
That is true too.
I see her.
That is a nice view.
That is a nice view for real. I was thinking that maybe Ellie would have seen him do it. You can't, but the thing about it too though, Rachel, I mean, you gotta have to understand why Joel did this at the same time, because it's like, you can't take that chance. He could start acting crazy.
Yeah.
Going home, you on a horse with him, like, he could turn right there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I get it, like, she did the test and it's like, he got time, but,
They
you
took
know.
him back, though.
Yeah, took the body back.
I'm gonna radio ahead and let them know. When we get there, I'll tell Gail what she needs to know and nothing more. It's
Yeah.
the right thing to do. Ellie,
Damn.
I had no choice.
I think this is where she kind of like figured that what Joel did is that because it's the same. You told me, you promised, and then you still killed him. You know what I'm saying? And it's the same thing he told her. You know,
About the fireflies, yeah.
about the fireflies. He said, "I promise." I'm wondering if Ellie told her the truth though.
He was bit when we found him. Well, he wanted to tell you that he loved you. He wished he could say goodbye to you in person, but he didn't want to put you in danger. And he wasn't scared. He was brave, and he ended it himself.
He just lied again there.
Damn. Got a hug too. That's crazy.
That's not what happened.
Oh. I was just saying that. I wonder if Ellie.
He begged to see you. He had time. Joe promised to take him to you. He promised us both. And then Joel shot him in the head.
Make it a little bit more subtle. Wasn't that harsh?
She's mad at him too. That's why she did that.
Please.
Get away.
So this is where Yeah.
Yeah, I can understand her getting mad about it. He promised, and then he broke
This
it.
is where all the riff came from that.
Well,
you okay?
They shouldn't have been doing that in the
What is
church.
wrong with you?
That's desecration.
I don't need your fucking help.
A grateful fart.
Right.
Eat me around. Oh, so she did talk to him.
I had Seth under control.
Yeah, I know.
And I don't want to ever hear about you taking me off patrol again.
Okay.
Ask the questions, Ellie.
You're such an asshole.
Trying to stand up
You
for you.
lied to me. You looked me in the eyes, and you lied. And it was the same face, the same fucking look. But I think I knew already. I knew this whole time. So I'm gonna give you one last chance. Tell me what happened with the fireflies. If you lie to me again, we're done.
Well,
Were there other immune people? Were there raiders?
damn, the swallow, man. Pedro is a boss, bro. Like, his acting is so good.
They've made a cure.
Yes, they could have, but man, I couldn't watch you die either. I'm not even gonna lie, bro.
Did you? And Marlene?
Making a cure would have killed you.
Then I was supposed to die. That was my purpose. My life would have fucking mattered, but you took that from me. You took it from everyone.
Yes. And I'll pay the price. Because you're going to turn away from me. But if somehow I had a second chance at that moment,
would have done the same thing. Give it to
I
me.
would do it all over again.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because you're selfish.
I don't give a damn.
Because I love you.
She has to understand that too.
In a way you can't understand. Maybe you never will. But if that day should come, if you should ever have one of your own, well then, I hope you do a little better than me.
Same thing his father said.
I don't think I can forgive you for this.
That's okay too. That's okay too.
But I would like to
being thoughtless.
But I would like to try. So they did have that moment. Because I was like, damn. Deep stuff. Deep stuff. I love it. Damn. The Last of Us Season 2 out here almost got me in tears, man. The greatness. I'm just going to shower The Last of Us with some love. The TV show. I'm just going to shower with some love because there's a lot of negativity surrounding the show. So I'm just gonna show it some love, man, because Pedro Pascal and Bella Ramsey, their chemistry on stream is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah.
Brilliant stuff, right? We just watched an entire episode of a flashback of them having that moment because I was wondering if they was gonna give us the flashback moments from the game where she's going on this revenge path, but you had the flashbacks of her, you know, getting kind of like the lessons that she learned from Joel, and kind of like the game was kind of juxtapositioning like what was going on in the flashback and the things that she was learning, and now she's kind of like ignoring everything that she has learned from Joel to go on this revenge path, right? And it was showcasing that in a very brilliant way. Of course, you know, the way how the game was doing it with the flashbacks, the very heartfelt, very wholesome moments that they had together, and they did it all in one episode, which is pretty good. And you know, leading up to the moment, you know, where, you know, Ellie kind of told Joel off, you know, about the Earl situation. And then, you know, back in, I think it was episode 1 that we saw, and I was like, you know, are they going to do it here? Are they going to do it, you know, later on or whatever? But when she got back to the house and she saw Joel on the porch, and then it just cut, and I was like, there should be a conversation happening here, but I guess they saved it for episode 7, right? I was expecting that conversation, some conversation to happen, right? But I'm not saying that's what happened in the game. I'm just saying I was expecting a conversation to happen in episode 1, you know, when she came back to the house. And she also said as well, I think it was after Joel died, when the therapist came to her and was like, you know, like she was like asking Ellie like what happened, what caused the rift, right? Or did you get a chance to talk to him or anything like that? And she said no. She said she got home that night, right after the Earl incident. She got home, and if I remember correctly, she kind of like cut off her speech, and I was like, did you talk or not? Because I don't know if you talked or not, right? So here we get the resolution in this here, where Joel actually fessed up to everything, and it was brilliantly done, brilliantly written, accepting that responsibility. Like, now you can't lie to her again, right? And man, I got a little misty. You know what I'm saying? I got, you know what I'm saying? Like, I got a little misty. I know you guys probably couldn't see because I got these glasses on, but got a little misty there for me. I don't know how Rachel was feeling, but I'm glad that she did get some sort of resolution, because we were all thinking she didn't get to talk, like they left off at a bad spot, because they didn't show that conversation until now. So everybody, including myself, was thinking, oh, she's out here and she didn't get to have a heart-to-heart with Joel, even about the Firefly situation, or about, you know, everything that was happening with her, you know, what was causing this teenage angst and all that stuff. But she did get to have that conversation where she, you know, was able to get the truth out of Joel, but at the same time understanding what she means to Joel and also what Joel means to her. So I'm glad that that actually happened, because it's not like Ellie doesn't know that Joel loves her. It's just at a certain point, if somebody is lying to you to protect you, or lying to you and at the same time simultaneously they're saying they love you, so it's like, why are you lying to me if you love me? You get what I'm saying? Like, that's the question. But when it comes on to children, I'm sure pretty much all parents do this. They omit certain details when they're talking to their kids to protect them from certain things.
They won't hate you for telling them the truth.
Yes, exactly. They're not gonna hate you for telling them the truth, because one of the things that Ellie said that I really understood where she's coming from is like my purpose was to die, and you took that away from me. Right? Could have saved everybody. And I don't understand she sees it from that perspective. But I'm glad that Joel came back at her and said, listen, I saved you because I loved you. Give me the chance to do that shit again, I'll do it all over again. The same way.
Yeah.
Right? And that's what I like about this show. That's what matters about the entire story. People concentrate on, oh my god, Ellie is Bella Ramsey. Shut the hell up and just enjoy the damn show. All right, Rachel, what are your thoughts on the episode? I know you enjoyed it as well.
I did. I think I almost enjoyed it as better than the last episode. Everybody does really good acting. It's nice that they had that talk the day before he died, the night before, because it was at night when they talked. And he told her the truth, and I think she should understand why he killed those people and why he saved her. She might know that he loves her, but she should understand why he did that.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think she doesn't understand. I think it's more of like,
she's the butthead for not understanding.
Yeah, but she also has survivor's guilt as well. There's also, you know, being to survive, and all those people died because, you know, you love me, you protect me, you saved me. Like, there's some guilt there when we're talking about you saving me versus I died to save humanity. That's the crux, right? That's what it is. That's the whole thing right there, summed up in you know, in a sentence, right? That's what it is. So it's like, yes, she completely understands why he did it, right? But there's still the dilemma of, right? There's still the dilemma of her trying to understand this from Joel's perspective as well, because it's like, humanity could be saved, but I'm still here. Humanity can't be saved now because you killed the only doctor that could actually do it. So I'm now stuck here. Nobody can know that I'm a cure and you did that, because everybody's gonna say, why did you choose Ellie over all of us? You know what I'm saying? And Ellie can get will get the brunt of that if people find out that she's a cure, and what Joel did to the Fireflies. Like, me as an outsider would have a completely different perspective on the entire thing, right? Because if it's you, right, if you are outside of their relationship, like you're not Joel, you're not Ellie, you outside, you're like, you're trying to tell me that we could have been out of this mess Now I gotta be out here living on a commune still. Like, we could have been out of this. We could have killed all. You know what I'm saying? We could have created a cure so I don't have to worry about these things biting me no more. Like, you gotta understand it from that perspective too. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's both sides gotta be, you know, definitely understandable about the entire situation, and that's why the show is so good. That's why the game was so good, because these crazy choices that people have to make. You know, one of the biggest questions after the first game was Joel right or was he wrong for doing this? Right? And I think most of us in his position would do it. Would do what he did. Right?
Yeah.
I think most of us would. Most of us wouldn't be
know
like,
I
okay,
would,
go
yeah.
ahead, kill the girl that I've been traveling with for all this time to bring him here. Right? And I've developed such a close relationship with. Like, go ahead. Like, nobody's really gonna say that. Right? More than likely, we, you know, if you want to put it in real life, we probably wouldn't get to Ellie. Like, we're not Superman out here, be able to take down so many people without getting hurt and then save her. But we would probably try, is what I'm saying. We would still try to save her.
You could actually see the pain in his eyes, the way he looked at her, and his heart would have just been broken all over again.
Yeah.
He would have. It
yeah,
would have
that's-
gone back to when his biological daughter died. And
Yeah, that's
gone.
what he was thinking about. You know, one of the
Yeah.
things that he was thinking about in that moment is like, I'm glad he told her that he loves her. I'm glad that he did
Yeah.
that, because I don't think he's ever said it before to her to help her to understand the full scope of why he did what he did. It's not just, he didn't just do it as a whim. The minute Joel found out that Ellie was gonna die, a switch went off.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, it's go time. I gotta save. I'm not about to lose another daughter. Crazy, right?
Yep.
Just went crazy. So I love it, man. I love it. So that is it. As always, Rachel doesn't have much to say, but it is what it is. You know, she's new to this reacting stuff. I'm trying to get her seasoned, you know what I'm saying? That's why I be asking her questions. You know what I'm saying? Get that brain exercised, you know? You know what I mean? You know, because I could talk about this stuff for days, because this is what I do. Yeah, it was great, man. I enjoyed the episode. Hope you guys enjoyed the reaction as well. I know we pause and we talk a lot and we have technical difficulties sometimes.
Yes,
but we get through
that's
it.
just us
right?
getting things straight.
There's always a like button. There's always a dislike button. Any engagement,
Like
is
it
good
anyway.
engagement. Right? Comment on the video if you will. We appreciate you. We'll see you next time. We're out.